Welcome to Harvest. So glad you could be with us today. A lot of good things coming your way on today's program, especially if you are a military wife or know someone who, is a military family, and there's a lot of pressures, a lot of unique challenges that homes, whether it's military or even first responders here in the United States, police, fire departments, there's a lot of challenges in those kinds of homes, and we've got a great guest, Sara today. Is going to talk about what it takes to be strong in that kind of environment. And, I think the rates of divorce and the rates of really breaking up and kids in some kind of tough situations and troubles in homes where they kind of have that kind of pressure is unique, and it's, it's evident.
Right. Well, it can't be easy. I mean, my hat's off to anyone, military wife or husband, but someone whose wife or husband is fighting overseas. And a lot of times when we focus on the military, we focus a lot on those that are overseas and are doing the fighting, not realizing that there is somebody at home who's,
there's another army at home,
who's holding down the fort with the kids. And so many times I feel that, maybe not even getting the support that they should be getting from people in the country, but nonetheless have to do it on a daily basis. And then just the things that go through their mind. Will my husband be returning? What's going on with him? Will God keep him safe? So, we're going to have some great spiritual truths from Sara Horn today.
Yeah, when I go on a road trip and Diane's left at home with the kids, I mean, I feel bad enough about that, but she doesn't have to fear for my life.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to wonder if I'll be returning home or if I'm in harm's way or anything like that. So you add in that extra burden in there, and it really has to be a test of faith for a lot of people.
Right.
And that's one of the things that Sara tries to tackle today with her book, God Strong, is how important faith plays a role in their lives.
And the length of time, too, because normally, if you go away, if I go away, it's for maybe
a week at most.
A couple weeks at most, or a little bit more possibly. But you're talking about, months of deployment in that's got to put a lot of burden on families.
And then another thing she points out that I never thought of as I was going through her book was, when she said that everyone expects, the one who's overseas fighting to be strong, but she has to be strong. And it's kind of like, well, how do I do that on a daily basis? Because, I mean, the kids still, I think of all that I have to do, and my husband is here. You have to drive the kids here and pick them up here and take them to school and make the lunches and do all of that.
You got to bring home the bacon, you got to fry it up in a pan, and all that stuff.
And all that stuff. So, it's going to be a great interview.